Melissa, you're muted and we can't hear you.
Great, thank you. Hi.
Melissa, you're muted and we can't hear you.
That's funny, and now we're on echo too.
Great, thank you. Hi. Melissa, you're muted and we can't
What's
hear you.
happening?
Now we're on echo too. Great, thank you. Hi.
Cool. What's happening? That's funny. Okay. Try this again. I don't know where the echo is coming from. I'm sorry. Oh, I do. I think I do now. Try this again. I don't know where the echo is coming from. I'm sorry. Oh, I do. I think I do now. Try this again. I don't know where the echo is coming from. I'm sorry. That's I think I do now. So try this funny. Again. I don't know where the echo is coming from. I'm sorry. I think I do now. Try this again. I don't know where the echo is coming from. I'm sorry. I think I do now. Try this again. I don't know where the echo is coming from. Really, really quick. Let me. Really quick. Let me. I think that was it. Okay. Got it. Done. Okay. Cool. What I was saying is if you're watching on Facebook, we are streaming in several places. So if you're watching on Facebook, if you could click on little duck bird with the little headphones on, basically click that link. It's going to allow you to type in your name so we can see who you are. That would be fantastic. Awesome. You guys are awesome. That was like a little remix, right? So fun. Cool. Okay. So if you're just hopping on, I want to know, if you were stranded on an island, which beauty products would you want the most with you? Pick A, B, or C. A, mascara, B, lip gloss, C, eyeliner. What would you pick? Cool. Okay. We're going to get started because it's go time. Let me bring on my friends. This is so exciting. So exciting. So we're so excited to be here with you guys tonight and just love on you and share some fun beauty hacks with you tonight, some influencer tips. And you may or may not know, but June 30th is the end of our fiscal year in Mary Kay. And so it's kind of like the Super Bowl, Triple Crown, World Series of Mary Kay. And so we're all running towards some massive goals. And all of our teams are on target to have some of their best months this month, which is really exciting. And so we'd like to have extra fun in June. Like, we like to be extra, okay? And so one way that we like to celebrate is to completely spoil you with giveaways, deals, flash sales, useful tips, tricks, hacks, things to simplify your life. Like, we really just want this to be a fun night for you to learn some new things and really just feel celebrated, because we really do appreciate you. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Melissa. I've been building my business in the beauty industry with Mary Kay for just about 13 years. I'm married. I have a little 4-year-old. I work Mary Kay full time, and I love that I get to be a work from home mama. And one of the greatest impacts Mary Kay's had on my life is just gives me this place to win. And when I can have a place to be challenged and go after big things, I know that that directly impacts people in my life. And I'm specifically thinking of my daughter, just to show her the importance of going after goals and big things too. And so I want you to meet the team for tonight. And so we'll go around, and I'm going to have them share just your name and a little bit about you and the biggest way that Mary Kay has impacted your life. And so Chelsea, if you want to go first, my dear.
Yeah, of course. Hey, you guys, I'm so glad y'all are here tonight. My name is Chelsea Berling. I've been building my Mary Kay business for 11 years, and I'm married. I've been married for almost 10 years. I have an 8-year-old son named Cameron and a 6-year-old daughter named Kaya. And honestly, I feel like the biggest way that Mary Kay has impacted me, I feel like I could go on forever and ever. But it really has allowed me the opportunity to provide a full-time income for my family and allow us to do like all the extra things. So it's allowed us to do the vacations and, do the Kings Island passes and like do all the things. I'm from Brookville, Ohio, by the way. And so it's allowed me to do that while still having like being able to create my own schedule and not have to sacrifice like time with the family or anything like that. So it's really allowed me to like have my cake and eat it too, which I'm super grateful for.
I love it. Go for it, Jenna.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jenna Roberts. I have a husband. I have a 16-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So life is like wild and busy. Mary Kay has impacted my life in many ways, just like these ladies. And I think the biggest way would be the flexibility that I have, the flexibility of being able to work at my church part-time, be completely in charge of my schedule. Like we went to the pool today, and then I worked. And so it's been amazing to not only like see my children live and grow up and be like the most influential person in their lives, but then I'm able to make money on the side. So kind of echoing what Chelsea said, basically echoing what Chelsea said, but it's like the freedom and flexibility to live out my values and be impactful in my family's lives 100%. And I used to work in probation and social work. And so from coming from a very strict schedule to being able to like be in charge of my schedule and still impact the world is incredible.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Well, hi, my name's Tina King, and I've been building my business for 13 years. I'm coming to you from Springboro, Ohio, which is between Dayton and Cincinnati, for those of you who are not familiar. I am married I've been married for 10 years. I have 3 little girls, 8, 6, and 3. And I also have 3 dogs. So I always kind of say that my house is a party every day, if anyone can relate to that. What Mary Kay has given me access to is all the things these ladies have said. They all took my answers. I was like, okay, I'll say something different. Okay, I'll say something different. We all have young children. We're all in the same season of life. And the thing that another thing that Mary Kay has given me is change the person that I am. The personal growth that I've received in this business, I never expected it. Never, never, never. It has changed me as a person, the way that I mom, the way that I parent, the way that I am a wife, the way that I think. And that spreads into my family. I see myself as a leader in my family, and a partner. And my little girls are watching. They are watching, we're going for our second pink Cadillac this month. And they're all in on the goals and it's just a family business. And another thing that I want to say is this business has taken care of me during some of the most challenging times of my life. I'll spare you the story, but it's been big life. And if it wasn't for building my business and starting it when I did, I don't know where we would be today. It might be some different challenges that I wasn't prepared for. And so I do like to say that this is the best plan B turned plan A ever. This is my full-time gig. This is what I do full-time. So
I love that. Best plan B turned plan A. So we have a lot of tips to share tonight, a lot of prizes to give away. And so I'm going to keep it real simple of how you get entered in. Anytime that you comment or ask a question, you're going to get entered in because we'll be picking from the live stream as you're commenting to spin a fancy wheel tonight, which is really exciting. So we're going to get you warmed up and we're going to get you some entries in. So what I want to know, okay, is who invited you or who your consultant is. So go ahead and tag them. Just put a little @ symbol, start typing their name. It will tag them. Let me know where you're watching from and what you're most excited for tonight. Like, what are you excited to learn? Are you excited about the giveaways? I want to know that too. So that'll get you some really quick entries in as we're going to spin the wheel here really quick. So, and basically as you're typing things tonight, asking questions, I just want you to know too, like it lets your consultant know that you're here to have some fun, that you're on, and it's kind of like when you're engaging, it's kind of like we're all sitting on each other's couch, like in the living room or wherever you're watching from. And so like, that's what I like to imagine. Like we're just girlfriends sitting on a couch chatting, and I got some free stuff to give away. So, and so, yeah, I do want to know what you're excited about tonight too, or what you want to learn. That's always really fun to kind of read that as well. And so, the other thing I just want to say on the front end, if someone says something tonight that just really resonates with you, comment that you're interested in that. So whether it's a product, a tip, or anything, if they share something and it resonates with you, put that in the comments, like put a little heart, show us some love, or, you know, add it to your wish list. Like anytime that you comment in the comments, that lets us know things that we can keep track for you. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead and do our first drawing for our early birds, the people that were on time listening to my remix happening. And whoever commented A, B, and C, I am going to pick somebody that filled it out. Let's see here. Our first one. Let me get a name here. Okay, our first one is going to be Robin Peacock. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, let me pull up the wheel. This one's for you, Robin. This one is for you. Here we go. Yay! 8 is great. Number 8. Okay, so we have these prizes. They're all mystery prizes, okay? And they're numbered. So we're going to keep track of that. So you're getting prize number 8, Robin. Really, really exciting. And so let me go ahead and remove that one. And we are going to do one more drawing. Let me see if I can find a name. Alrighty. If you guys have time, it would be cool if you plugged in your names on StreamYard. Just saying. Let me go over here. It's not letting me pick. Cool. Okay, who is this? Jenna, you will know. Who is from Springfield? Do you know? You're muted, Jenna.
We have a lot from Springfield. Oh, I just told everybody to change their names.
Click the duck. Click the duck. This is so fun, huh, guys? Trying to think.
It's Megan Lane.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Yep.
She's on it. Megan Lane. This one is for you.
Yay!
Here we go.
They're asking to explain the click the duck. So
yeah. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find your duck here, guys. Okay, so you say her name was Megan Lane? Yes. She's number 12. So fun. So fun. Okay. I'm gonna find you guys the link, the duck link. I don't know why it's not in there. I'll find it and I will paste it in there in a second. Okay. So don't worry about it. We're gonna move on. I get to go first and teach you a fun tip, and then after that, when someone else is talking, I will get that link, and we're gonna be good to go. So I appreciate that you guys are hanging in there with me. So yay for our winners. That's really, really exciting. So okay, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna show you how to do a facelift using makeup, 3 products. Okay, so that is what we're gonna do. Oh geez. I'm sorry, guys. Technical difficulties tonight. So fun. All right, let me pull up my screen here really quick so you can see what I'm talking about. All righty. Okay, cheek color, highlighter, and a contour color. I got my little mirror here. And this is a fancy brush. It's a 3-in-1 brush, so you can literally use, okay, the same brush for all 3 things. Let me go ahead and move that there. Okay, so I'm going to start with my highlighter. Okay. And so I'm going to do one side, how sometimes, like typically what would happen. And I'm going to show you how to do a little facelift. Okay. So typically you feel like your cheekbone. Okay. And you would put like your highlight right there. Okay. For your cheek color, how many people have heard smile, find your apple, and that's where your cheek color goes? Okay. It might work for some face shapes. I will say that as a disclaimer. However, I'm going to show you what happens if I do that. Okay. So I'm going to put my cheek color right there. Okay. So far I have highlight and I have my cheek right on my apple. Already looking crazy, if you ask me. And then your contour would go below that. Okay, so how many people have heard like suck it in, and that's kind of where that contour goes, right? Okay, I'll blend it out so you can see where the things are, right? This is the what not to do. Okay, so I'm gonna blend it out just so it's not all lines, you know what I'm saying? Okay, not bad, right? It's fine. Okay, so now let me show you how to do the lift. Okay, so you're just going to take everything a little bit higher on your cheekbone, and it's going to be crazy. It's just kind of like this optical illusion that kind of happens. Okay, so I'm going to start with the cheek color first, and if you look at the picture here, it's the same brush. I'm just using different angles of the brush, and the brush was created that so it could be a 3-in-1. Okay, and so when I put the product on the brush, it's literally going in those places as you see in the picture. And these can be all customized. Okay, so I'm going to start with my cheek color here. So one rule of thumb is to stay 2 fingers away from your nose and start there, but you can literally feel like your cheekbone too, and you can kind of go back. And if you feel your actual bone, I want you to almost think of it like you're going just a tiny bit on top of the shelf. Your cheek color is the shelf. Okay, I'm going to stay 2 fingers away from my nose. So I'm going to start right here. Okay, and I'm going to work my way back. And so they say just by adding some cheek color, that makes you look younger. And when you add your highlight and contour, that makes you look thinner. So you can lose weight and years off, right? Okay. So do you guys already see the difference there? Just a little cheek color has lifted that side. Okay. So your contour is going to go right underneath where the cheek color is. Again, this is a little bit higher than what we did on this side. Let me move that picture for a second so you guys can see me too. Okay, so I'm just tapping it in here. And I will blend it out. Just let me do a little bit of the highlight, and that's going to almost like overlap the cheek color and just be a little bit higher, but it will overlap a little bit, and that is okay. Okay. Okay, so you see the highlight, you can see the cheek, and you can see the contour color. I'm going to blend it out so that we don't have stripes. We don't want stripes, okay? I'm just taking a big fluffy brush to blend this out. And when you blend it, you don't want to like pull down. Okay. You want to either push up or push back. And you can kind of do a little bit of both, which is what I'm doing. It's kind of like at a diagonal. I'm following, I want the lift, right? So I'm going to go upward and back. Okay. Blend in. Now look at my face. Isn't that crazy? Like, doesn't this side look like I'm thinner and it's lifted, right? Come on. Yeah. Yeah. You guys see it? There's my little tip and hack to give yourself a face look. Like I feel like I'm like lopsided. Like I feel so heavy on that side. But can you guys see like so crazy, right? So there's your tip. Just take everything a little bit higher and overlap versus having like 3 colors. You're going to overlap each section just a tiny bit and take it higher than you normally would and do at the angle that you want to appear. Lift it. Cool? Cool. All right, let me see. All right, no questions. You guys are good to go. And I'm gonna search for your duck. Okay. As I do that, I am gonna turn it over to Christina, and she's gonna talk about one of your new favorite products. Okay. And Christina, I do have a question before you get started with that. I want to know, and people want to know, okay, like before you started Mary Kay, what almost held you back from getting started?
That's a really good question, Melissa. What almost held me back? Well, look at this fanciness, girl. You're blowing my mind with all this fanciness. Everyone who knows me, I've got technical opportunities all day long. This is cool. Okay. What almost held me back, honestly, is I've never sold anything before. And I mean, I have my master's from Xavier University, and it's like no one that I knew who had their master's or graduated from Xavier had ever like sold anything like this. And so that really is what almost held me back. I was very worried about what people would think of me, if I can just be totally honest. I was very worried about what people would think of me, being the Mary Kay lady. And also, I didn't like wash my face or like wear lipstick, and I didn't even know where anything would go. I would totally be the person sitting on here going, teach me everything, please. Okay. Cause like I knew lipstick goes on the lips, but that's like it, you know, like seriously, that was it. So, I mean, there was a million reasons for me not to do this business, Melissa, but
Yeah. I want to know what made you decide to like go for it anyways. Like when you had all that stuff going in your mind, like what made you decide to like, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, okay, here's what really made me say, you know what? To heck with it. Just do it. I decided I didn't want to wonder what would have happened. Like I didn't want to look back, and in my mind I'm like, okay, so 3 years from now, I'm looking back at this moment right here. I didn't want to wonder what could have happened. I wanted to know. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it and figure it out. And if it's not for me, like what's the worst thing that could happen? I mean, it just wasn't that big of a deal. If I could just release it, you know? And then also, so anyone who's thinking that, I just want you to know, I was told by someone very wise to never worry about what someone thinks of me. Like, it's not my job to worry about what people think of me. And that was so freeing because I feel like I did worry about what people thought of me, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want me to talk about one of my favorite products?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Okay. Girl. You know, now we're just switching it up, girl. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you guys about these eye patches because they are incredible. Seriously, blowing my mind here. Okay. These fancy. You guys, first of all, are they not the most pretty thing you've ever seen? I was going to open them up and show you, but now I don't even have to get my fingers dirty. So these, you guys, these eye patches are kind of like a pick-me-up patch, okay? They give a refreshing burst of hydration to underneath your eyes, okay? I have dry eyes. Where are my girls out there who have dry eyes? When you have dry eyes, you get this like texture underneath your eyes, and then ironically, your eyes water and water and water, right? And so having something like this, it helps eliminate the texture. It helps eliminate the dryness. And so basically, it makes your skin instantly, first of all, going on, it feels cooling and soothing. But then when you're wearing it, it gives this burst of hydration that when you take it off, your skin looks so smooth. Dark circles are gone. And you have I know I didn't tell you to get a before and after photo. I should have pulled one out and been prepared, but it just makes your skin feel so good. And so the power of the glycerin, which is a powerful humectant known to moisturize the skin, and it helps with water loss. Okay. So you wear them for 20 minutes. I'm very busy in the morning. I throw those puppies on, grab my coffee, do my thing. There's the before and after photos. And it's like a game changer for your underneath your eyes. So I love the eye patches because it doesn't matter how little sleep I got or how much sleep I got. Y'all can tell I needed the eye patches recently. We've been dealing with no electricity and the storms, right? And so I need to get these eye patches on. But they basically help you look wide awake. I mean, look at these before and after photos. And that's in 20 minutes. I just love these. They're like the unicorn of the Mary Kay products. I don't know how they did it, but I love it. So anything else, Melissa?
I'm coming. You're good. So awesome. I love it.
Oh, I'm supposed to tell the price?
Sure.
Do we want to know the price? Okay.
Yeah. Let them know.
$40 for 30 sets. $40 for 30 sets. You guys, that is a steal of a deal. I love it. And you can also use these because I like to give little tips. Okay. You can also put them like on your 11s if you have 11s here, or your smile lines, or even somewhere on your neck if you want to just give a burst of hydration and smooth out that skin. Good stuff.
So good. Yeah, you can like use them anywhere, right? I love it. Cool. Okay, so we're going to bring all of our peeps back and we're going to do some more drawings. So I want to know who wants to spin the wheel. Somebody asked the mouth king. Yes. You know, the parentheses, right? So good. I love it. All righty. Who wants to spin the wheel? Who wants to spin the wheel? All right, we have Megan Graham. Megan Graham. Megan Graham, here we go. Hope you're ready to spin the wheel. Yay! Number 7. You get number 7. All right, here we go again. This one's for Barbara Stewart Heil. Barbara Stewart Heil. Feeling alive at 5. Feeling alive at 5. All right, our last one's going to be for Susan Sharp. Susan Sharp. Susan Sharp. I like this one. Shorty, you a 10. You a 10. So good. So fun, guys. I love it. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's see who we have going on next. And that's so fun. The wheel's so fun. I love it. All right, so Jenna has a fun hacking tip for you. And she is going to share with you. I'm going to mute you for 1 second, Jenna, just real quick. Before you start, I have a question for you. And so the question is, if someone was considering starting their own business with Mary Kay, like, how would they know if it's like a good fit for them?
That's a great question. So what's so fun about this opportunity is that, you know, there's a couple reasons why people join, and I feel like a lot of women out there can get behind at least one. So we have this saying in Mary Kay that it just fits. It fits all lifestyles, it fits all ages, all races, all kinds of reasons why you would start. So some women start for simply to save money for the discount. As a consultant, we get 50% off of our products. And so that is a huge reason, especially nowadays where like saving money is really of the highest importance. And so that's a great way to sign up, to save products on your own. I know for me, when I started using Mary Kay, and I was using the skincare every day, and I was using the makeup, and they have body wash, and they have perfume, and they have cologne, and they have all the things. I'm like, oh my gosh, I might as well just join. And so my whole family is on Mary Kay, and I'm literally getting my products 50% off. Another reason why a lot of women join is because they get to make money. There's an opportunity to sell to their friends and families, their coworkers, the people they, see and meet. And how many times do women compliment, oh, your eyeshadow is gorgeous, or what mascara do you use, or that foundation is perfect, or your skin is glowing. And we have the opportunity then to make a profit because we get 50% of the profit. So making money is incredible. I think nowadays it is so brilliant and smart and excellent to have another source of opportunity to make money. And Forbes magazine always does articles about how important it is to have either a side hustle or another stream of income. And so Mary Kay is incredible because we wash it down the drain and we need to rebuy it. And another reason why people join Mary Kay is the relationships and the connection. We're in this world now where it's just this high rise of anxiety and depression and isolation. And now with Mary Kay, we have the opportunity to have a collaboration, to have a community of women who love the Lord or love each other or want to be excellent versions of each other. And just the ability to do it on your own time, have that freedom and flexibility and choice of how they want to work it, whether it's, again, discount, making extra money, or doing it for a career, or just doing it for the fun and going to events and just being with people. And so the saying of it just fits. And some people try it and they go back to being a customer, and that's okay. Some people try it and they love it and they don't know what they got themselves into, and they end up being a director like me. It's like, well, what just happened, right? So there's just a lot of reasons why it fits in your life, and you get to control that, and you get so much support to then basically back you up in the reason why you join.
Love it, Jenna. Cool. And I know you have a fun tip and hack. So share, let us know, tell us about it.
Okay. Everyone knows I'm obsessed with this product. This is our Skin Invigorate brush. I call it the white whale. The white whale. It's like prestigious amongst all skin care brushes. And so my skincare hack, there's 2 hacks for this. First of all, if you are to wash your face with a cloth or your fingers, your skin pores are like a V. And so you're kind of skimming it, not really getting into the pore. So your cleanliness on how you're actually cleaning it isn't really like totally clean into the pores. With this brush though, you're getting a 80% more cleanly, cleanse. And so I'm just going to show you really quick. You can just put your cleanser either on your face or on the brush. And then it has 3 different speeds. And you would just massage it. It feels great, first of all. And you're just cleansing it. And it's getting off all of your dirt, pores, everything, right? It's amazing. Yes, you guys really want to try this brush. It really does work. It really does clean 80% more. And so I just did one side of my face. You see that? All I have is my basic makeup. This is going to get off 80% more than if I just took my hand and washed it off, right? So this is my skincare big beauty tip hack, is use this brush. It is rechargeable. It comes with the cord. It comes with a head, right? And you can keep it into your shower. It's got some water resistance there. And then my second beauty hack is this. Let me go ahead and wash this part of my face off. But what I love about this brush is, yes, you can use your brush with rosacea. I have a lot of customers and friends that are consultants that have rosacea and they still use the brush. They just use a low speed. And with that Miracle 3D cleanser, it helps so much. Okay, so the other reason that I love this brush is that you can purchase this attachment for $25. And what I love about this, it's a massager. And so why would you need a massager for your face? A couple of reasons. When you get on a serum, so I'm going to put on our highest potent serum. It's called our Volume Firm Advanced Lifting Serum. It basically is like Spanx for your face. It's going to lift and smooth out. I put this on and I can do it on my chin and my neck. And this massager is actually going to massage it more into my pores, and it helps with the turkey neck, right? So it helps strengthen these muscles down here. It feels really good. I know people who have tension headaches, and this massager piece actually helps with tension headaches, temples. It actually helps with some shoulder issues here. So it just allows for your serum to get deeper into your pores, okay, and massage it all over. It feels so good with this rubber massager. It helps with tension headaches. It helps with this turkey neck and tighten this up, right? It's so crazy. So I definitely recommend it. Get yourself a Mary Kay cleanser, whatever it is. Get yourself this brush to brush and basically clean your skin. We like to use the analogy of, instead of brushing your teeth with your fingers, you brush your teeth with a toothbrush, right? We are brushing our face with a brush that's going to get into our pores and truly clean. So I'm obsessed with the White Whale. It is $75 and it comes with the charging point, the charger. It's water resistant. It's 100% guaranteed. And it comes with a head. And then this piece is $25. So it's an amazing treat. So you guys need that. You need it.
So good, Jenna. Thank you for that. All right. So next up, Miss Chelsea. She's got lots of things she's going to talk to you guys about. I'm excited for you to hear from her. And we have another question for Chelsea. So, great. Chelsea, what people want to know is, why did you start Mary Kay?
Yeah, I started Mary Kay for a couple reasons. I had recently graduated from college, and I realized that like what I went to school for was not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And so I was praying about a new opportunity, and Mary Kay intrigued me because of the flexible schedule, honestly, that was the biggest one, the flexibility and the opportunity. I knew I wanted to have kids one day. And so the opportunity to be a work from home mom. But I don't think I actually thought that it was something that I was going to be able to do full time. Like, I didn't come into Mary Kay thinking like, oh, this is going to be my full-time career. And so in that moment, what I started for was honestly for some girlfriends, guys. Like I said, I had recently graduated college in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I had moved back to Ohio. And so all the friends that I made at school were gone, or like I was away from them. And then the friends from here, from where I was originally, were either getting married or they were off going to school. And so I found myself in this season of like not really having many girlfriends. And wouldn't you guys agree that like after you're out of school, it's really hard to like find girlfriends unless you're like involved in a lot of things or you love the people you work with or whatever. And I worked with all dudes. And so I honestly was like, I wanted some girlfriends. And so that was the main reason that I started.
I love it. And then, so you've been in, I don't know why it's echoing. Is it yours?
What? I don't hear it echo.
Okay. I'm gonna mute you really quick. So that's why you got started, and you've been in business for a long time now. Like, why do you stay?
Because of the girlfriends. I mean, truly, I stay for lots of reasons, but honestly, like the relationships that I have built in Mary Kay are unlike anything that I have experienced before. As far as them calling me to a higher standard, not letting me fall into mediocrity, like their belief and their strengths. And truly the women in Mary Kay, like the top of Mary Kay, are the best of the best. Like the way their brains think is incredible. The woman and mom that I am today, the wife that I am today, is because of the women in Mary Kay before me that have truly poured into me and helped me become a better version of myself. And so that is one of the main reasons. And then the other one is I am convinced there is no other job that I could have that would allow me the opportunity to invest in other people's lives the way that I get to, while having the flexibility that I have, while making the money that I make. Like, I'm convinced there's nothing else out there that could provide what I'm looking for in those things through besides this vehicle.
Yeah. So true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm echoing again. I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm gonna let you talk about your product.
Woo woo! Okay, you guys, I am coming to you with 3 hot products tonight. And when I say hot, like you need them for the heat. Okay, so there are 3 products that I'm on, and that is our primers. So Mary Kay has 3 main primers that we use, and especially in these hot summer months, if you're anywhere around Ohio area, it is hot. I feel like most places are hot. Anyway, you need the primers. So the first one I want to share with you guys is our foundation primer. My light is gonna be weird. Foundation primer. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so our foundation primer, I don't know if you guys have heard of primer before, but it acts kind of like a buffer, like an invisible buffer that not only like it fills in imperfections, but it also acts like a magnet to give your foundation like real staying power. It works a lot like similar to a paint primer, you guys, where you prime your walls to fill in the cracks and the crevices, to make sure things go on smoother, to make sure it lasts a long time, to make sure you don't have to put on a ton of coats, right? Like that's the same thing with foundation primer. You can see there in the picture, like the orange with the primer and without. If you look at the one without the primer, like look at the pores on that. You can see every little pore on that orange. Whereas the one with the primer, it's like super smooth. I mean, I don't know what exactly is on the orange, but like it's just a huge difference. And here, the girl's nose, you guys, look at the pores on her nose, and she put that primer on. I mean, that's me. That was me prior to Mary Kay, were those pores for real. And also our primer also has SPF 15 in it too, so it gives you some great protection from the sun. I'm always looking for products that specifically for my face that have sunscreen incorporated, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't really think about putting sunscreen on until it's too late, like especially on my face. My body I do, but my face always misses out. So I love that our moisturizer and our foundation primer and our CC cream all have sunscreen in it. So SPF 15. This guy retails at $20, and a little goes a really long way. It feels like super silky when you put it on your face. So I love our foundation primer. Next, you guys, we have an eye primer. I don't know how I lived without eye primer before I knew it existed. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I used to always have really greasy eyelids. Is that even a thing? My eyelids were like so oily. And anytime I would put on eyeshadow, it literally would just like melt off or crease up in my eye. And so I'm like, well, what's the point, in putting on eyeshadow? Well, then thank you, Mary Kay. They introduced me to eye primer and changed my life. And so this kind of acts like a glue almost that you put on your eyelid. and it really enhances the color. It holds the color. It has staying power. My eyeshadow that I put on at 9 o'clock in the morning looks the same at 9 o'clock at night. And I never ever thought I would be able to wear eyeshadow, but now I can, and I love it. And you can see in the picture there, you guys, the sample of like with the primers and without the primers, and just look how much more bold and vibrant and beautiful the colors are when you have that primer on. And not to mention, like I said, it just lasts longer throughout the day and keeps it in place. The foundation primer does not make you feel oily. I'm glad you asked that, whoever asked that, because there's actually an ingredient in the foundation primer that absorbs excess oil. So that's like an added bonus, because I tend to be oily as well. And so this actually helps absorb some of that oil so you don't feel so shiny and oily. So great question. And then last but not least, you guys, we have our lip primer, which is really great. The thing with our lip primer is not only does it keep your lipstick in place and keep from feathering and things like that, but it's actually an age-fighting lip primer too. It's from our TimeWise line. And so it actually helps your lips with fine lines and wrinkles on the lips and around the lip area. And so you can actually put it on not just your lips, but slightly above the lips and below the lips as well, to help with that lining and that feathering and aging that we oftentimes see around the lips as we get older. So the eye primer, I forgot to mention, the eye primer retails at $12 and the lip primer, I don't have it in front of me. Is it 25 or 26 or 28? Something in the mid to upper 20s. Do you remember, Melissa?
Nope, but
great.
Kirsten will know the answer.
Kirsten, tell us, how much is the lip primer? We want to know.
So funny. I love it. All right. So while we find out that magical price, I want to know who is ready for another drawing. Who's ready? Who's ready for some wheel action? All right. Let me add my friends back here. Oh, go ahead, King. Tell us. She knows the answer.
$25. I have to tell you, like, I have not been the best about using the lip primer, and I recently started using it. I was like, ooh, I've been denying myself some goodness.
Yeah. So it is total game changer. It's like one of those things you don't know you need until you use, and you're like, why haven't I been using this? So, okay, who's ready for the wheel? Spin to win, spin to win. Who wants to do it? All right, let's see here. We are going to pick Tracy. I'm going to butcher your last name. I apologize. Tracy Tekulve. Tekulve. Okay. Elizabeth Idenier. I'm sorry, names. Okay, that's going to be our second spin. And Marianne Welsh, third spinner for this time. Okay. All right, here we go. Who did I say first? Tracy. Here goes Tracy. Tracy. Woo, woo, number 2. Yay for Tracy. All right, and then Elizabeth is next. Here we go, Elizabeth. You get lucky number 6. Yay. Okay, last one for right now. We have Marianne Welsh. Here we go. Shut the front door. I'm number 4. Yay. This is so fun. And so, like, the wheel, guys, is going to be great because you get to see spin, okay? But then you're going to get some happy mail in the mail. And that's going to be a whole nother fun experience because you don't know what you're getting yet. But we're giving away a lot, just so you know. So I didn't say this at the beginning, but we have cash giveaway, $100 cash giveaway that we're doing at the end of the month. So you guys get entered in just for being on. And then we have another close to $200 worth of product that we're giving away. And then we have the purses that you guys, they're on the wheel. You probably have seen them. But those are fun little extras too. And so those are fun too. So those add to that value of our giveaway. So we're really excited for you with all of that. So next we have Christina. Tina is coming up again, and she's going to share a really fun hack. But before she does, we want to know, King, we want to know what's like your current biggest dream or goal that you have in your business right now.
I knew it was my turn. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm dying. So my dog is sitting behind me. He's at every live ever with me, and he is snoring so loud.
I thought it was a breast pump. So
that ship has sailed. Oh my gosh. I'm dying. I'm like, great. It's going to be my turn, and he's going to be snoozing super loud. That's Tuxie. He's sitting right here. Okay. No breast pump in the background. Okay. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
What is your current biggest dream or goal in your business right now?
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, those of you who know the King unit, we are staging our comeback of a lifetime. Okay. So we are, coming back through some really difficult seasons of life. I personally have been back to back with some big life, house fire, the pandemic, and then a debilitating health circumstance. And so from January until June, my unit has just blown my mind. And so what I'm most excited about right now is bringing back that pink Cadillac to our driveway. My girls are so pumped about it. They were the ones who really pushed and encouraged me to bring back that pink car, that pink Cadillac. They all know. Even Elsie, my 3-year-old, is asking, what's going on with that pink Cadillac? The pink Cadillac, where's the pink Cadillac? And so I keep telling them, I'm going to work. I'm going to work on that pink Cadillac. So that's what we're bringing back home. And to me, the pink Cadillac is just a symbol of success that my unit deserves. My unit deserves to have that title. And I'm so excited about all the perks that brings. And then also, it'll be such a proud moment for me the day that I pick up that pink Cadillac with my 3 little girls, and tears of joy. It'll be the comeback of a lifetime to finish that up this month. So that's what I'm really excited about right now, staging a comeback.
It's so good. Yay. And we're all cheering you on too. So exciting to watch. Love it. Love it. So you have a fun hack. I think people are going to really love this one because it's pretty cool.
I do. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the charcoal mask. So y'all know the charcoal mask is great for helping absorb excess oil. It helps even out like your skin tone and brighten your skin. It's super clean. Like it leaves your skin feeling squeaky clean. It's not a cleanser. Okay. But it does leave your skin feeling, squeaky clean. It's great for those blackheads and this just all the things that it says on there. Okay. Great stuff. Here's a hack that I have. Okay. First of all, the charcoal mask is like $25. It'll last you for like over 50 uses. Here's one hack. Okay. This mask applicator is a game changer. You guys, it's $12. It'll change your life. I kind of think it did change my life. Who doesn't like to get their hands dirty? This is why I don't like to cook. I don't like my hands to be sticky. I have to wash my hands 1,000 times and then they get dry. I don't like it. I don't do it. But the mask applicator is so awesome because a little bit goes a long way. So you end up wasting less product. It goes on perfectly in every spot. Everywhere you go, it feels like the spa. It feels so good. Y'all need to get one. $12. Amazing. And it's super easy to clean. Okay, but let me tell you about this charcoal mask. This is for your face. Repeat after me. This is for my face. Okay, this is for your face. However, I like a product that does many things, so I have to share with you the many things. You can take this charcoal mask and you can put it underneath your pits and on the bottom of your feet to like detox. I said it. Detox. You can also, it will take out a splinter. I had a consultant who posted pictures. It took a splinter out of her daughter's foot because it goes in and it pulls out everything that's inside that's not supposed to be there. Okay. It's also great for hives. It helped reduce the swelling. Crazy. It reduced the swelling and it helps get rid of the redness. It's also great for poison ivy, bug bites. anything, glass, anything that's in your skin that you need to pull it out. You can spot treat. It's also great for acne. You can spot treat with it, or you can, put it all over your face or wherever. My husband was putting together a trampoline a few years ago, and he was sitting in the grass, and his whole leg got bit up. And I took this puppy and I put it all over his leg, and we were cracking up. But then 20 minutes later, it pulled out all the poison. He was no longer itchy. The redness had gone down. It's a really, really cool. This is like one of those things, like you should keep this in your medicine cabinet. So we have charcoal masks everywhere in my house, and my 6-year-old loves it. For her 6th birthday, which was just a few weeks ago, she got a mask applicator and a charcoal mask because she loves doing it so much. So how does it work for poison ivy? Great question. So what it does, because activated charcoal goes in and pulls out like 2 times its weight, 3 times its weight. And so it can go many layers deep into your skin, and it would pull out any of that poison that's in your skin from the poison ivy. You may need an extra one. Yes. Bug bite relief. Yep. All the good things. Look at this fanciness, Melissa. You blow me away. Okay, but I know, guys, seriously, all the things. Like, seriously, everyone needs a charcoal mask. You can put it, in your medicine cabinet, put one in your bathroom. I mean, it's just, like, good for everyone. My 3-year-old loves it. My husband loves it, and everyone in between. So that's my hack for the charcoal mask. It's just one of those products that does many things, and you got to have it. $25, you guys, will last you forever.
I love it. I have a couple of other before and after pictures here for you real quick, too, of what the beginning part that she was talking about with the charcoal mask. And this is, you can see the even skin tone on that one. Yeah. I don't know, King, if you want to talk about it, you can.
Yeah.
I have one more for you too.
Yeah. So it helps with like redness. Do you guys see how even there's a little bit of redness in that first picture, and in the second picture it's toned down? That's the honeysuckle extract and the navy bean extract that's going to tone down that redness and brighten the skin. It's incredible. Also, do you guys see the blemishes? So she's got some acne. The white on her face is acne, and so that's pulling it to the surface. It's going to speed up that process. Which I love, because it's like you want to just get it over with, right? Like bring it to the top, dry it out, and get it over with, right? And then you see the dark gray on her face is excess oil that is being pulled out of her skin. And then everywhere that's light gray in that picture, it's just dry charcoal mask. Another thing that I love about this, and it surprises me every single time, how easily it comes off, Melissa. It is like the easiest thing to come off of your face. Like it just wipes right off. Okay, we dubbed this picture disgustingly satisfying. Okay, do y'all see that man's face? That
likes noses.
But yeah, it's but it literally is disgusting and so satisfying, because look at the results. So this is our girlfriend's dad. And in the before picture, do you see? I mean, clearly he is a man who has not taken a minute to clean out his pores. So look at the charcoal mask. Look at all that dark gray, pulling out all the dirt and the oil. And then look at the last picture. That's insane to me. Look how clean his nose looks and how smooth the skin looks and healthy. No, the charcoal mask is great question, Leanne. No, the charcoal mask is not a peel. It is a mask. It's a wash off mask. So you're going to put it on and you're going to take it off.
Perfect. So exciting. I love it. Okay, so next we have, there's just so many things that charcoal mask does, right? Like so many things that she shared. And I know the people that already have a charcoal mask and love it for what it is and what it does. But now, like I loved whoever shared, like you need to put one in your like medicine bin, like as like a first aid thing. Like I just think that's like so smart, so fun. So we're gonna turn it back over to Chelsea, and she's gonna share another hack. And before we do that, we have another question. So Chelsea, your question is, what would be one piece of advice you would tell someone who is nervous or afraid to get started with a business?
Yeah, that's a really good question. That's a great question to ask me. It took me an entire year to say yes to Mary Kay. I was like, maybe, no, okay, maybe, no. And so honestly, now that I'm on the other side of the yes, I would say, what do you have to lose? I mean, truly, we have a $30 sign-on option that's like our brand ambassador option. And then we have a $130 option for someone who really wants to like run with this, right? And I have spent $30 at Chipotle before, you guys, and it has not changed my life. Okay. And I think sometimes we get nervous over like what is down the road, like weeks, months, and years from now, when it doesn't have to be that big of a deal right now. Like right now, it could just be something fun, like something fun and exciting for you to do once a week. Like you plug into these events and learn more about the product and get your products at half price. Like right now, that might be all that it is, and that's okay. And we find that we start like worrying and getting nervous about like, okay, well then what if I run out of customers? Well, why don't you just start with some customers first and then worry about when you run out of customers when you get to that point. Like we tend to worry about things that are further down the line, and the people that have gone before you, your directors, the people that are guiding you along the journey, I'm positive have come across any obstacle that you would come across in your business. And so we have traveled that road and can help you through that process. That's what we're here for. And so it's $30, you guys, or 130, depending on how you like want to start. And at the end of the day, like you can go back to being a customer if you choose to. We make it a way bigger deal than it needs to be, because it's not really a big deal unless you want it to be a big deal. And then in that case, then you need to be in here because we need to run, right? So anyway, does that make sense?
Yeah. So true. I love it. All right. Share your fun hack. So I'm excited about this one because I don't think I know everything that you're going to share about this one. And I'm really excited to learn for this.
Yes, you guys. Okay. So I want to talk to you about our extra emollient night cream. Yep, there it is. So fun fact, this was Mary Kay Ash's favorite product. Like her like dying wish was that they would never get rid of extra emollient night cream because it is like the bee's knees. Okay. I'm pretty sure we have like 4 of these open in our house because my husband and my daughter both struggle with eczema. And so this is actually for super dry skin. So it's intended to be put on at night because it is really thick and greasy. Like it is, if you think Vaseline is thick and greasy, like this is 12 times thick and greasier, okay, than Vaseline. But it works. And so same as Tina King, I love to use the mask applicator to apply it because your hands just get gross when you put it on, but it is so effective. So its intended use, like I said, is for super, super dry skin, wherever that may be, hands, heels, chest, neck, face, wherever. But there's lots of different hacks that you can use extra emollient night cream for. Okay, so you can use it on your nails and your cuticles. And I'm going to give you just like a hodgepodge of things. People use it on stretch marks. You can use it to actually for aftercare of tattoos. I don't have any tattoos to show you, but you can use it on aftercare for tattoos. It's amazing. I wish I would have thought to grab a before and after of that because I didn't do that. And then it can also help with like reducing or eliminating burn scarring, like a scar from burning. It can remove grease from your hands, like mechanics' hands, any guy that works like real greasy industry, that this stuff, like grease doesn't stand a chance. I'm telling you. You can also use this on like gears or almost like a WD-40. It's like that greasy, you guys. And for all my oily people out there, you're probably like, I don't want something that greasy, but I'm telling you, there are lots of other uses for it. You can do it for around your face and your hair for color treatments. It's great for diaper rash and cradle cap. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, adhesive, from like Band-Aids, where sometimes you take off a Band-Aid or your kids like keep a Band-Aid on for literally 12 days. Like, why is that Band-Aid still on you? Like they have to wear it through the bath and everything. It's like super gross. And they have all that like residual adhesive. You can use that to like get it off easily without pulling their hairs and things like that. Yes, Leanne, a sunburn product. I'm so glad you asked. The After Sun Replenishing Gel is the bee's knees. Okay, it is incredible. Melissa, I don't know if you have a before and after picture of that you can pull up, but it is, the After Sun Replenishing Gel is amazing. It like completely transforms your skin in less than 12 hours. It's awesome. Talk to your consultant about that because she would be happy to get you one of those. Yeah, and so the Extra Emollient Night Cream, you guys, it just has all kinds of good uses. And same as the charcoal mask, I feel like everybody needs to have one of these guys in their cabinet in their bathroom. So it retails for $16 and just has an abundant amount of uses.
So good. So many uses. I do have before and afters of the After Sun gel. So we'll just post it in the group afterwards. And I
Cool.
think some of are your children. So
Yes, that is true. I have one of my son from like 9 p.m. one night and then 9 a.m. one night, his shoulders and his back. I'm sorry, 9 a.m. one morning. And it's like incredible the difference.
yeah, so crazy. Cool. Okay. Who wants to spin? It's time for another spin the wheel. All right, here we go. Well, let me pull up and get some winners here. Okay. Brenda Mullins is going to be our first one. And Valerie Kessler is going to be our second one. And our third spinner this time is going to be Carol Sims. Cool? All right. I don't know those names that I just shared again. So whoever I said was first is going to be first. Let me get my fancy wheel up here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
This is Brenda Mullins.
Do what?
This is Brenda.
Great. Thank you. Brenda. New purse. Who dis? So exciting. I love it. Brenda, you're going to get a purse. And I love these purses. I thought I had them in here, but I don't. So it'll be a surprise when it comes, but it's like this beautiful, like champagne color, and they go with anything. So it will take you through the seasons. And this one is a little crossbody. So good. All right. Next up, who did I say? Who's next? Here we go.
It's Valerie.
Valerie, winner, winner. 11 is your number. Whoop, 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 whoop. So exciting. All right, our last one. I say Carol, right? Is it Carol?
Carol
Here we go,
Sims.
Carol. Carol Sims. Carol Sims. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 3 is for me. Well, for you. Congratulations. This is so fun. We got 3 left to go. So exciting, guys. Okay, so I am going to pull up my screen and you guys get to hear from me again. So I'm going to talk to you about some favorites. And I'm sure that the other girls are going to say, yeah, those are my favorites too, even though they have already said some of their favorites. But like, it's just that good. Okay, so let me pull up my screen here. Okay, so are you ready for this? Did you know? Let me pull it up really quick. Cool. You ain't gonna know yet because it's still on Chelsea's what I'm about to tell you. Okay, here we go. Did you know, okay, that over time, you probably did know this, but did you know that over time you lose your ability to produce collagen in your body? Like your body produces it, but after some time, it just stops. Like we lose the ability to produce it. And when we lose collagen, that leads to dun dun dun, the inevitable lines and wrinkles on your face. And did you know, separate question, when the skin's moisture is out of balance, it can't perform at its best. So like when your skin, even if you have oily skin, okay, if you have dry skin, the moisture that's on your skin, if it is out of whack, your skin cannot produce or perform at its best. Okay, so lines and wrinkles can become more visible, and the skin's barrier, which is like basically if you think of like a house being built, like the structure, that is like the barrier, like it can weaken, like so basically it could go from feeling like silky and smooth to like dry and flaky. Like if that is your skin, it could be that your skin's barrier is a little out of whack or that your moisture is out of balance. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is share our 2 newest products. Okay. Newer products. They're not the newest, but they're pretty dang new and they're pretty sweet. So here we go. they are, oh, I got zoomed in there. Let me zoom out just a tiny bit. So these are our boosters. Okay. Mary Kay came out with our clinical solutions boosters. They are super concentrated and they target skincare solutions to like supercharge and personalize your skincare routine that you already have. So, first, we're going to talk about targeting your skin's individual needs with a boost of hydration. So, that is the blue over here. And it's hyaluronic acid and ceramide. And those are critical components to combating dry skin and supporting that normal barrier function. So again, like I said, if you have skin that goes kind of back and forth and it's out of whack, this is going to help support that barrier function. And this is actually going to replenish 3 critical hydration factors with your skin. And there's 2 forms of hyaluronic acid in it. So it's going to take dual action to combat your dry skin and some other things too. And so I want you to think of like a balloon. Like when you blow up a balloon, like there's pressure on the inside, there's pressure on the outside. I want you to think of that as like the hyaluronic acid. There's hyaluronic acid coming from the inside and there's hyaluronic acid coming from the outside. And together you have that nice tight balloon. Because what happens if there's no air in the balloon, right? It's like saggy and wrinkly. We don't want that for our skin, right? Like so you want that tight balloon, and the hyaluronic acid is going to come from both sides and keep it nice and tight. Why is hyaluronic acid so important? You probably have heard that buzzword, and I just want to tell you a little bit more about what it does. So it holds 5 times its weight in water, and it's what makes people's skin look youthful and like plump instead of that fallen, saggy balloon. Okay, so if you lean forward and your skin kind of sags, that means you're starting to lose your hyaluronic acid. Okay, and so that is the first booster. The second one I want to talk to you about is our vitamin C plus resveratrol. This takes the wrinkle reduction to the next level, and it has super high concentrations of vitamin C and resveratrol in it. The vitamin C is going to support your natural production of collagen, okay, and then also elastin. So, like, just think of nice and tight, okay, with your skin, like firm, okay. I want you to kind of think of like raisin versus grape, right? Like you want that grape skin versus a raisin. Like the raisin, the grape, it's the same fruit, right? And so you want that grape skin. You want the balloon skin, okay? And so vitamin C is also a strong antioxidant. So it's going to protect you from like UVA, pollution, free radicals, all the kind of gross stuff that's like floating around in the sky that causes like premature lines and wrinkles on your face. And so the resveratrol in there too is also going to help support your skin's natural production of collagen as well and elastin. So I got some before and after pictures here. So this is the first one here is after 1 month. The second one is after 10 days. And I personally notice a difference in mine after about 10 days as well. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see the picture there. So good. Cool. I want to be a grape. Yes. So good. Can you use both of these together? The answer is yes. You just have to use them separately and you wait about 20 seconds in between. So typically I do the vitamin C plus resveratrol first. And what I do is I make wrinkles on my face. Like I go like this and my wrinkles on my forehead. I know like, okay, that's where they're at. And then I go in there and do that. And then I go like this and I get these ones like right here by my eyes. And then all the excess, I just put it on my neck. And then you wait for like 20 seconds. You want it to be absorbed, okay? And then I go in with the HA, the hyaluronic acid plus ceramide, and I rub that in my hands. And typically for me, I am a combo girl, so I'm oily here and I'm dry here. And so I start here first with my hyaluronic acid booster, and then again leftover I do my neck too. So that's how my application goes for that. But typically your application order would be cleanser, toner, let your skin dry, and then you can do both of the boosters just separately. Let me see if there's any other questions with that. Cool. Those are like my favorites, guys. Like it's cool when you can see when you see results like so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna bring Jenna back on the screen, and she. So I have a question for you too, Jenna. Let me find you here. Let me get rid of our other friends. Okay. So, Jenna, your question is, with everything happening in the world today, like, how does running a business work? Are you in person? Are you virtual? Just kind of like tell us that. And then like a follow-up question with is like, what if you don't know how? Like, what if you don't know how to run a business or skincare, makeup? What if you don't know anything? Like, how will you know what to do? So those are questions for you.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's so crazy about this time right now, whoever your consultant is, she is like the wisest woman in the world right now. She has joined a recession proof industry. So, in the Great Depression, there were several things that did not lose sales that continued to sell, and it was tobacco, alcohol, and the beauty products. And so we call that the lipstick phenomenon. And during the when the COVID was spiked and all the things, Mary Kay actually tripled their sales. And then we had an increase in consultants. And I'll tell you why. Women still need good skin. If we're working from home, we need to still have makeup on. We want good skin. A lot of people were not going to spas, and now they're doing home spas where it's lasting longer. They have the spa grade products that are the same as a dermacosmetics or in a spa, and they're having it at the home where they can use it all the time. And so your consultant is brilliant. She's just brilliant. And so in this day and age right now, it is a recession proof industry. Women are still purchasing. They're still buying. Okay. I get sales every day. And if you're purchasing from it as well and you're using your own products, it's worth it. Now, what is beautiful about what we're doing now is it's almost like a hybrid, like a hybrid thing. And so what I mean by that is you can choose to get together with a group of women and do things in person and let them experience the product and let them try the product and be together like knee to knee at an event or at their home or your home or whatever. Or you can simply join our virtual sessions. And so like this group of women right now, we actually have events all throughout the month. And so just letting you know what we have coming up is Chelsea's going to be doing a makeup session later on this month where she's going to teach you about like 5-minute makeup and just how to have great makeup quick. And then I'm going to be teaching a clinical solutions one where I'm going to be sharing about the pure retinol and the boosters, and you actually get product sent to your home. So when you join as a consultant, we as the directors send those samples out to your people, and then you are just encouraging them to be on, and then you can service them. And so it is a brilliant time to be a Mary Kay consultant because you have so much collaboration and support from us as your directors. And so it's the best time. I wish I had this when I was going. We just had to lug all of our products and all of our inventory and our bags and go to people's houses and all the things. And now we could just be so great. You could do one-on-ones and groups. You could do virtual. It's just really whatever fits you and your schedule. And you have so much support and collaboration with that. The second question. Oh, did you have anything to say on that, Melissa?
Nope, you're good, girl. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say like this to the second question is what happens if you like literally don't know anything about skincare? You don't know how to do wet makeup. What do you do? Well, newsflash, I feel like this question was perfect for me because when I was presented with Mary Kay, I was washing my face with the shampoo that I used for my head. I did not use a cleanser. I did not use scrubs. And at one moment, I got a scrub from the store, and the scrubs got stuck in my pores because it was just like a really, really cheap scrub from probably the dollar store or somewhere. And it got stuck, and I got infected, and I had to go. It was just a hot mess, right? And so I didn't do anything to my skin. I didn't wear makeup. And this is like I'm in my 20s. Like I would just pull makeup off the counter, checking out in the checkout line. I didn't do that. And so when I went to a beauty session, and actually Chelsea was there. Chelsea guided me through it, and I loved the way my face felt. And I was like, I've got to get this Miracle 3D set. And so through Mary Kay, I have learned about skin health. I have learned about the products and what they do and why they work because of the collaboration. Mary Kay In Touch, which is our consultant side, literally teaches us about skin. We can do modules on our own. We can show up to collaboration, things like this, and learn. We use the products and learn from it. And so we're never on our own at all. It's the best business to be in. I know some people have different direct sales and different businesses, and they just feel like they don't know what they're doing, and they're not, they don't know how to do it. You are never alone with this. You have things that you can study on your own time, but then you're with people as well. So it is the best thing. I don't know anything. I still struggle with makeup, and Melissa teaches me. Every time she teaches makeup, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to try that. And so it's just an amazing way to learn.
I love that, Jenna, so much. Someone had a question, which I think you answered, but let me find it really quick. Basically, they were talking about with gas prices and rent rising, food, all the things. Do they cut back on buying?
To be honest with you, and again, I've done this for 3 years. I've been a Mary Kay for 3 years. I joined because I wanted the discount, and I'm so grateful that I followed that like inkling of trying to do it, and people like encouraged me to do it, because I have been able to bring in extra money for my family. But just from my experience in 3 years, and again, there are women that have started Mary Kay for 30 plus years, and they have seen the highs and the lows in our economy, and they're like, girls, it's okay. Girls, Mary Kay has lasted for 58 years. 58 years. A lot of things have happened in 58 years in our country, and we are still booming. We are in the leading industry of beauty. We are always in the magazines and all the things. And so just to encourage you, I understand those gas prices are high, which again, the plug-in for all of our virtual stuff, we ship the products out to your people. They get to join and never leave their home. It's not like the days where they have to drive to a party, park their car, get a babysitter, all the things. You're literally able to do it from your home. And the rise of rent and food and all the things. But let me tell you guys, people are still getting their nails done. People are still getting their hair done. People are still purchasing their products and makeup, because that is just, women have that as a priority. We want to feel good about ourselves, and we want our skin to have good skin health. If I had to go without makeup, I would be sad, but I would never go without my Mary Kay products. Like, I need my night cream. Okay. Mama needs her night creams. And so just women make it a priority. And then of course, if you're a consultant, you're able to make money or put your products and get your products at half price and things like that. So you're saving money, making money, and all the things. But I have customers that are loyal, and even though maybe prices increase or they've got situations going on, they will be like, oh, I ran out of my firming eye cream. I need you.
Yeah. That's it is recession proof. Chelsea, maybe you were talking about that earlier too. Somebody was, but basically, yeah, it's recession proof, meaning like people won't go without their mascara or their lipstick because it's an item that makes people feel good. That's considered low budget. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it does bring confidence. And there's been so many studies of where that's like people will gravitate towards something that they want that's going to make them feel better, because when they're better, they can be better. So, so good. Okay. So Jenna is going to talk about her favorite product. So go ahead, Jenna, and tell us all about your favorite product.
I feel so lucky because I got like the 2 best products in my opinion. Okay, so this one is incredible. For those of you who have it, and I want you to type in the comments if you have this, what you love about it and like how amazing it is. So this is our travel roll-up bag. Now listen, I know there's a lot of bags out there. There's a lot of bags out there for products, but this is the best. I've had bags before. So there's a fancy handle on there and it rolls up, but let me tell you why I love it. Okay, so first of all, it has 4 massive clear pockets. It has a hook that you can hook in the back of your door or your towel holder or whatever. Hang it up there and it swivels, which is exciting. These 4 pockets are removable, and that's like therapy in itself. Like, let me just like remove it. Okay, that feels good. So these 4 pockets pack things. I just got back from vacation. Okay, I had my jewelry in one. I had my contacts in one. I had 2 roll-up bags that I brought on vacation. I had one with all of our toothpastes and all of our things. It's amazing, right? Yeah, what is inside, guys? Which one is this? So I love this. And so there's 4 massive pockets. If something explodes in here, it's easy. You can wipe it out. You can put it in the dishwasher, all the things. Therefore, you could take this, and if you go to the gym, I don't go to the gym, I should. You can take your stuff to the gym, put your micellar water in there and all the things. If you want to you have to go on a trip, you basically remove everything, pack it in your suitcase, and lay this part in there flat. And so it's not big and bulky. Isn't that amazing, right? You can put it all in there for travel. And then when you get to your hotel, you put it all up and you put it in there. So I had all my Mary Kay things in one and then all of our other things in the other. Like, people think I'm a freak, but I'm obsessed. We make a joke that says, like, if my house burns down, my husband is getting the children and the animals, and I'm running and I'm finding all my roll-up bags and I'm bringing my roll-up bag because it has everything. It has my skincare, my contacts, my toothbrush, everything. And my husband doesn't get mad because, like, we're so bad about leaving all of our makeup, all of our skincare, all of our things everywhere. And it's all over the counter. And all we need to do is just use it, hang it up. You can either leave it hanging up or you can just simply roll it up and put it under your sink. Like, I'm obsessed. Yes, if you need to go on a vacation, this is it. It's amazing. You need it. I have 2 that I bring on vacation, and I'm obsessed with it. My son, who's 16, when he goes places, like if he goes, on a mission trip or like a retreat, or he goes to spend the night, he just takes the plastic ones off and he can put everything in there. So I love them. I blanked on the price. I think it's $36, but there's a way for you to snag this. Talk to your consultant about her specials, because we have an amazing set sheet that you can get this for free or half price. And so talk to your consultant about the set sheet that we use for the Sleep Sundays. So the Beauty Sleep Sundays, this is incredible. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea to have one for your markers and crayons. That's actually brilliant. I should get that. I need to buy another one for myself. So I love it. Love it.
So good. So good. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we are almost done. Oops, let me switch here. We are going to be wrapping up tonight, and we have more giveaways, and so stay with us because we got some really fun ones that are left. And so I just want to kind of just touch on, like, tonight you may or may not be thinking of starting something new, but it would be a disservice to you if I just didn't at least share the different options with you so you could make your own decision, right? And so never in a million years did I think that I would be in Mary Kay, but here I am 13 years later. And so you may or may not know this, but there are different levels of how you can work a Mary Kay business. One we have is our Sleeping Beauty. Our Sleeping Beauties want the personal discount. And so what that means is that all of your personal products are 50% off for you. Okay. So cleanser, mask, finishing spray, eye cream, all the things, okay? All of this could be 50% off for you for your personal stash, okay? Number 2 we have is our brand ambassador, and this is where you partner with a brand, you partner with Mary Kay, and you get paid for sharing what you love. So think of every time that you see a great show on Netflix and you share that with your friends. Like, you don't get paid for saying, like, hey, you have to watch this next series on Netflix. Like, you don't get paid for that, for sharing that with them, like, because you're increasing, like, for them to watch that next thing, right? But you could get paid for sharing your favorite skincare and makeup products. And as a brand ambassador, you make 50% commission on every product that you sell. We're actually the highest paid direct selling company in the US. And so that means that you buy the product for 50% off from Mary Kay, then you sell it for double. So you make half of everything that you sell, plus you still get 50% on your personal stash. Our third one is our part-time or side hustle. So this is just like a little side hustle business that you would do on the side for some extra spending cash. So maybe you need extra money for extra excursions on your vacation, or so you don't have to say no to the cute shoes or purse, or that you can pay for gas, come on, or to put your kid in like swim lessons. Okay, so it gives you that and then some. And so most side gigs you get paid once, but with Mary Kay it's residual income because the product is consumable. So every night your customers will wash product down the drain. Every morning they put it back on their face, and so you can make money while you're sleeping. So my first party that I held just about 13 years ago, coming up on my 13th anniversary here in August, 13 years ago, I held like my very first parties, and I still have customers today from those parties that I did 13 years ago. So something that I invested my time in back then, okay, are still reordering. And every time that somebody reorders, you're making that 50% again. And to me, I just think that's like incredible because you can make money over time, right? It's residual, which is pretty cool. And then while some women, just come in for that little extra cash, other women see it as a career or something that can offer them freedom in their schedule. And that brings us to number 4. are full-time. Okay. And at this level, you really just want to take it to the next level with leadership. You want it all, the discount, the extra side cash, the promotions, the prizes, the cars is really just going in like all in. And, something might have resonated with you and you may be thinking like, I could totally do that. Like at any of the levels, something might have popped into your mind. And I just want to know, like, hypothetically, if you were to pick one, which one would you pick? Would you pick Sleeping Beauty, getting your products at 50% off? Would you pick brand ambassador, get paid for sharing what you love? Would you be a part-time or side hustle or full-time? Just hypothetically, what would you put? Put that in the comments there. And then I just want to share too, like Mary Kay has done some really incredible things to be able to help you launch less for a business. And so if you also take a look at the screen, and Chelsea had mentioned these, I think everybody actually kind of touched on them a little bit, but we have different options for you to get started. And so you can see, you can have an e-start with your business for 30, and that gives you 1 year with your own Mary Kay shopping website for your customers. And it just allows you to dip your toes in to see if it's something that you want to dive maybe deeper or not, either way. And then there's like the upgraded bundle, which you actually get physical products. You get a gorgeous bag. It has over $400 worth of retail size products in there, business supplies, everything to kind of get started. And there's a sample pack add-on if you want that as an option too. And so you have options that can get you started as well with that. But if you have any questions, I'm sure someone else is thinking the same thing. You can leave those in the comments too. Cool. I'm seeing lots of Sleeping Beauties. Sam started as a Sleeping Beauty, brand ambassador. So good. Side hustle. I love it. Cool. If you have questions, drop them in there. But if you're kind of thinking about it or have this like stirring in your heart, I just want you to know, like, we're creating a positive community and sisterhood, and we're always looking for women who are craving connectedness in their life. You heard like everybody touch on it, is like the relationships, the girlfriends, like, it's crazy, right? Like that, because you don't expect that. And it's one of the most treasured gifts that comes out of your starter kit, right? And so we're always looking for people who want to be excellent or who are excellent. We're looking for women who are finding freedom in their lives and want to live according to their values, women who love God or who want to love God, women who are building in their confidence and their belief, women who know they have untapped talent, untapped potential, and who are growing into the best version of themselves. We're passionate about the hearts of women and cannot wait to invite you to join us on this beautiful journey if that's what you're feeling. And so I want you to think of that. I want to let you know, if you are like, yeah, like I could be fill in the blank, any of those, Sleeping Beauty, brand ambassador, part-time, doesn't matter. If that is you, I want you to just come at your interest level. If you do say like, yes, I'm ready to go, sign me up. I want you to put the letter A. And if you put the letter A, you're also going to get a signing bonus, which you're going to get that charcoal mask. And that is the like all-time hack one that Christina King talked about, where you can put it on your armpits and your bug bites and your things all over and your face, right? So you're going to get one of those for free if you're like ready to go tonight. You can put a B in the comments if you're borderline. So borderline means I'm not really a yes or a no, or I'm not sure where I'm at. I have questions or I want more info. I'm borderline. That's a B. And C is I just want to remain a happy customer. Okay, so no wrong answer. You get more entries in just by giving me your letter, A, B, or C. Okay, and so we're about to close out our event. I just want to thank each of you for your support to your consultant, for your loyalty and your beautiful energy tonight. I hope you had fun. Your consultant will be connecting with you to wrap up any details. And we still have some giveaways yet, so don't go anywhere, okay? I'm going to share a quick survey after we hop off for you to fill out. And by filling that out, you're going to get more entries in for the grand prize drawing, okay? So there's a whole tote of the same champagne color that's not on our wheel. Okay, so the tote is going to be our grand prize drawing, and there may or may not be some Mary Kay products in it when you get it. Okay, so whoever wins that, so that is going to be really important for you, one, to connect with your consultant, and two, to fill out the survey. Okay. And then also, if there's anybody watching on a replay, I want you to type replay in the comments too, because I have reserved some prizes for you to win too. Okay. And so if you're a winner, if you were a winner so far tonight, make sure that you let your consultant know your address. And that way we can get your prize mailed out to you too. So, all right. We are going to do a drawing. And while I get the wheel pulled up, does anybody want to say anything? And did I have any questions that I missed?
I just want to say one thing. I just want to thank everyone for coming tonight. This was the first customer appreciation thing that we've done together. And this was so fun. Isn't this so fun? Do you guys want to do this again? So I was just looking at the number of people who came to this event, and I just can't help but to think that we could easily double that number at the next event that we have when y'all bring friends with you. And so, you can get extra entries. And for the $100 giveaway, you can earn free product or discounted product just for coming back and bringing some friends with you. Bring your friends. So I'd love to see that number double. I believe that we can do it, So I just want to say thank you for coming. If you enjoyed the show, come back and bring some friends.
I love it. So good. Jenna, Chelsea, got anything?
I'm only coming back if Tina's dog keeps snoring. I'm just kidding. Thanks for coming, you guys. Someone had asked if we were all in the same upline, and I just wanted to break that down for you guys real quick. So we are all four of us are directors of our own organization within Mary Kay, but we do come from the same Mary Kay family. So we have the same lineage in Mary Kay, but we all have our own separate organizations. So I hope that makes sense. But we're so grateful you guys were on tonight. And yeah, it's my bedtime. So good night.
So good. All right, I got to do the drawing real quick, Chelsea.
Oh, yeah, do the drawing.
Put your toothpicks in real quick.
Okay.
As I'm getting the wheel pulled up, if you're still watching, we have 40 people that are still on. You guys are amazing. Okay, so I'm really excited. I'm going to get 3 more winners here. I want to know one thing that you learned today or your favorite thing that you learned today from anybody who talked. Okay, so start putting that in the comments, and that is, we're going to pick our last 3 wheels. Spinners, winners. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, our first one is going to be Elizabeth Stanfield. Elizabeth Stanfield. This one is for you, my dear. Coming in clutch. Whoop, 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 whoop. So exciting. Okay, our next one is for Susan Halpin. Susan Halpin. You're number 1. Whoop, 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 whoop. So good. Okay, our last winner, I'm going to spin it because it's still fun, is for Emily. No, N-O-E. Emily, here you go. I'm spinning it. I wonder what you're going to get. So fun. Number 9, and feeling fine. So good. So good. Okay, guys, well, have a wonderful night. Make sure you connect with your consultant, even if you shoot them a quick text tonight and chat with them real quick. And then stay tuned in the group. We will be doing the grand prize drawing for the big old mama tote with some extra stuff too. So stay in touch with the group too. So have a great night, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.